Yo, what's going on, guys? It is me, the Ninja Reviewer here, and today is officially the 12 days of anime. So, on the first day of anime, my true love gave to me is the top 5 anime openings of 2019. Now, before I begin this list, mind you, I am very sorry if the opening that you wanted isn't going to be on the list, but this is from my perspective on series that I have been watching for 2019. So I do apologize if, one of your favorite ones that is, well, it could be from the same series I watch too, if you know my channel, if you watch my stuff, or basically, if you do or you don't, with other animes that are not on my videos and stuff like that, then yeah, I am very sorry, but this is my own opinion. This is my opinion on the openings and what I think. There will be some honorable mentions, as I will hopefully try to get to those. Maybe if I have the time, I'll get to the honorable mentions as well, what I think. But right now, let's, as I usually say, let's get the shit started. And before we begin though, make sure you tune in to not only the 12 days of anime, but also be sure to rate the video, comment, subscribe, click that bell, join the squad, boys. Follow my social media plugins and gamer tags as well. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so here we go with number 5. Number 5. Oh boy, this one was actually a pretty tough one. I already know what the other ones are pretty much off the bat, but when it comes to number 5 though, this was a little bit of a tough spot though. A very, 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 very tough spot indeed. Like, pretty much, yeah. So, when it comes to this, I will say when it comes to openings, now this is actually based on a fairy tale opening, which is the third opening of the last season that we got. And even though the visuals weren't nearly like the cream of the crop like it was with the one that came before it, the thing that won me over the most was the song. The song itself was incredibly hype. Like the hype, like the guitar, the woman that basically singing it, she actually gets you really hyped up. And even though they didn't really show too many spoilers though, I will say it was really cool how she got, it's the song in general. And yeah, some animation sequences looked really, really good, especially at the end where you see Natsu and Gray, they're just walking down pretty much. And by the way, I apologize for not talking about too much fairy tale on this channel, but I was a little bit on and off with I still enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. It's just I had other things set aside, and I do apologize if I wasn't there with you guys for the very last episode of the season. But I will say this though, the ending itself though, like I said, I still really thought it was pretty damn good. I mean, maybe not the greatest, but it was pretty damn, I still enjoyed it. It was pretty wholesome for the most part at the end. But, some things, I question, but other than that, yeah. Anyways, but all that aside though, the opening itself, I really did some of the visuals, but it was a song that actually got you mostly pumped up. It was a song, and that was a guilty pleasure for me. The song itself was very, very hype, and it just gets you really excited for things that comes whoa. That we get stronger, whoa, that was good, the way, it just really, really gets you pumped up and stuff like that, and it's just yeah, mainly just gets you pumped up and stuff like that though. So yeah, so it was really, really good, really loved the song, and I think the song is the thing that definitely made it on this list for me. But now, let's go to number 4, shall we? Alright, so there we go with number 5, which I forget what number opening it is. But it's the third opening of, oh my god, I'm good, hold on one sec. Anyways, so, sorry, I was just typing something real quick, but anyways, here we go. So this is number 4, right here and right now, we have the Attack on Titan Season 3 Opening 2. Now, this one, I will say, the visuals for this one were actually really, really cool. Really enjoy the color effects for this one. I actually really enjoy the color effects that they actually used when all the scout members are there. And it was massively hyped because the one thing that actually made it on this list for me, and it was definitely this, it was the one and only da 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 da. When you already have the way you're, or it sounds like da 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 da, it sounds like that tone, but once you have that for nostalgia value, when you hit that mark of what it means to hype you up as an opening, compared to the last opening, because the last opening just puts me to fucking sleep, straight up. it definitely just, like, really missed the mark on it. I mean, I can understand why for what the season was going for, but still. Anyways, though, this had some really cool action. Love the color schemes. It really does show you what to expect for this season, and honestly, it was really good. The song actually gets you pumped up. Again, huge improvement over the last one. And it really does get to show you what you're in store for. Like, you know, you're seeing everyone fighting against, like, the massive Beast Titan. You're seeing, like, a whole bunch of people fighting, like, even against themselves. Like, holy shit, man. Like, it was actually pretty insane. And the song gets even higher and higher, and orchestra, like, better. And even the orchestra at the beginning for the full version sounds a bit like the original opening. And that's what made it top tier for me. Animation, you know, was pretty much on point. I love the color schemes they used. And it was really well done. So, Attack on Titan Season 3, Opening 2... definitely makes his bar for number 4. Alright, this one was a very tough one. Very tough one. Very tough one. Here's the thing. Now, I was going to put this at number 2, but then I realized this. I realized that when it comes to the beginning of this opening, they did pretty much, like, reuse some, like, scenes from, like, the other episodes that we already gotten, and the only new content that we got was pretty much mainly towards the end, which I can see why they didn't really want to spoil too much, which is odd, because JoJo's are mainly the ones that, you know, when it comes to JoJo openings, they're like just open up there with spoilers. I mean, of course, if you read the manga, they give you like these little tiny hints that some people don't realize at the beginning, you know, for manga readers until they rewatch it. So, of course, since I already mentioned JoJo's, I am talking about number 3, JoJo Golden Wind's Opening 2, Traitor's Requiem. Now, don't get me wrong, I love this opening. This opening is really dope. The thing is, though, I really wish I didn't have to reuse stuff from the other episodes, which I can understand they were trying to save time and budget. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love the shit out of Golden Wind. Definitely the best season we got. But the thing is, when it comes to that, though, it's just like, yeah. But it's like, the thing is, when it comes to the actual, like, production value, it does look really good, like, later on, though. We get to see more original scenes, and of course, well, obviously, we gotta get the elephant out of the room. You know, the way they interrupt the opening reminds me so much of the Stardust Crusaders opening. How, like, you know, Dio interrupts it when he uses a Worldo. Then, of course, you have Jotaro and Dio, you know, they're fighting against each other. This one, though, you actually have Diavolo. Like, pretty much, he just, like, releases King Crimson. Then he pretty much just, like, you know, goes in, you know, he fast forwards time into the future. But there's 2 different versions, actually. The first one is just him saying it in a really amazing Italian, amazing Italian, like an actual Italian dialogue. That was actually really cool. Like, I just love the way he just nailed that from, like, a Japanese voice actor. Like, actually, well, then again, they did say some Italian phrases, like, Arrivederci, or, like, other ones, too. Del Molto, yeah, of course. But, like, this was actually really well done. Then the second one, of course, is where, like, Giorno pretty much puts a stop to that. He pretty much, like, restores the time using, you know, Gold Experience Requiem. So that was actually really cool. I really did like that a lot. So that's why it definitely makes it. So that's what saves it for making it in the top 3. It's top 3 in the verse for a reason. I mean, granted, you were expecting it to be like number 2. Not so much, I mean, it could have been number 1, but there's one opening that actually did won over when it comes to actually. Now, last year, obviously, it was Fighting Gold last year. But when it comes to this year, though, it definitely has to be this particular opening, which pretty much might be obvious, and the one I always sing every single week if you watch that anime live reactions / reviews, of course. But anyways, yeah, what can I say? Really cool visuals at the end of it, of course. Like, we got some original content stuff. And yeah, little hints of stuff that you would not notice unless you're like a manga reader, then you'll kind of notice. Like, little hints of spoilers, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, so number 3 definitely goes to the Traitor's Requiem opening 2 of JoJo's Golden Wind. Now we go to the top 2. Oh boy, here comes the second place. Now, I know many people may either think this rather counts as anime or not. You know, it could be your choice. To me, it's pretty much half and half. It's anime, but then, like, it's also not anime at the same time. But the way they did this opening is definitely like an anime style based opening. And I bet you did not expect this to be at number 2 at all. Because it's just, oh man, like I love it. I wish we had a full version to this song, unfortunately, but not yet. Because when it comes to Rooster Teeth and whatnot, they won't basically release all these soundtracks like a year later. But it is what it is. Unless they kind of do eventually. Maybe they will do it before the soundtrack gets released. But who knows though. But anywho though, since, you know, gave you a hint on the company, here is what is number 2. Number 2 is RWBY Volume 7's intro. Holy shit. I love the visuals. I love the timing. And I absolutely love the actual... Oh, okay, I mean, the song is, you know, Trust Love. Trust Love. Sorry, I can't sing it right now. But, yeah. I can't sing it the way I would do it, like, on my reactions and reviews. I can't really do it because, you know, don't have the voice for it right now at the moment. But, yeah. Definitely when it comes to the RWBY Volume 7 intro, like, you got, like, especially the 2D, like, stuff they add into it, too, is really good. It reminds me of a combination of JoJo's / Persona, pretty much. Like, it also reminds me of, like, JoJo's opening, too. You know, Bloody Storm. It reminds me so much of that. Except, like, it's more, like, made for RWBY. And it's just, like, the way they timed everything is so well done. The action is well done. The music really gets you going. It's just something that actually... I mean, granted, you know, you may think this may sound like my number 1, like, favorite, but... Actually, no. Because this is another one that always changes the opening every time. Like, at the end sequence to know exactly what you know is going to go on in the episode. But, still, when it comes to this, though, very well done, though. Very nice choreography, like the way everything matches up, it's just so freaking good. And eventually I cannot wait for Casey and the band and all of them to release the full version, which I really can't wait for. So yeah, number 2 definitely goes to RWBY Volume 7's intro. And now number 1 is definitely starts with a 1. And no, it's not the punch in the man, although I will get to that in my honorable mentions. But yeah, I will get to that in my honorable mentions. But for now though, I will say this though. This is an opening you all know and love at this point if you already watch all my live reactions / reviews. The most one dream, one wish, Shigaika Komodo, over the top. Yes. One Piece greatness. Motherfucking greatness. Hold on, gotta do it right. Mukade Luffy right here. Number 1 anime opening of the year. For me at least anyway. Because it's like, it's so catchy. It's so amazing. It is over the top. One Piece opening 22. Now, here's the thing. Now, a lot of people are like, well, okay, here's the thing. Okay. Visuals are on point. Much more on point, I will say, than the last opening, I will say. Oh, hell yeah, definitely much more better than the last opening. And they, you know, speaking of the last opening, they do follow up from the last opening as well. They actually add little snippets of what to expect on the next episode, or not the next episode, of the episode that we're going to be getting. And that is really freaking cool. I am glad they're taking the traditions of superpowers and they are doing that though. So you actually get to know, like, what to expect for every single episode. So when it comes to this episode of, you know, hold on a second. Anyways, so when it, like, every single week you would get, like, greatness, like every single, like, it's just, it's so catchy. The visuals look really good, and it reminds me so much of okay, I'm just gonna go on. It reminds me so much of whatchamacallit, the very old school One Piece openings, how the way they are. But then again, it is sung by the same musician as the other One Piece openings. You know, it's from the same one. I can't pronounce his name at the moment, but yeah, you know who it is. He did We Are, We Go, what was the other one he did? We Can, yeah, We Can. And now we have just Over the Top. No more We's anymore. There's no more We. Now it's just Over the Top. Because he probably knows, like, how over the top Wano can be at times. Or at least the anime version. Because the anime version right now, Wano is, like, on point right now. So, yeah. God, why? In the middle of this. Alright. So, anyways. So, there we go with with number 1 right there, though. I just love the fact that we have that, like, every single time, like... Oh, God, now I lost my train of thought. But yeah, sorry, I was messaging somebody really quick. Sorry, I mean, some of it may be off scripted, by the way, but anyways, yeah. So, I just love the fact that the visual... It's like, it's old school One Piece. Like, you can actually feel it, like... No, because they know, like, the anime right now has been on fire with Wano. It's just been so amazing right now when it comes to Wano. It's just, it's so good. It's really, really good. Like, the anime is doing pretty much a much more better job on certain things compared to the manga of Act 1. Even though, you know, there was one controversial scene they did take out, though. But, you know, it is what it is. It's, you know, it's kind of whatever. I can understand, though, so not a big loss, so it is what it is. But still, yeah. So overall, number 1 goes to One Piece Opening 22, Over the Top. Let's get to the honorable mentions real quick, because there's about a few of them. 1, as I mentioned before, One Punch Man Season 2's opening. While it was really cool, the song really hyped me up. The visuals, on the other hand, though, could have been a lot better. Now, don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed the opening. I did enjoy some sequences that did look really, really cool. But sometimes it also kind of felt more like a stilled slideshow than anything else, though. I enjoyed the opening, especially, you know, how can you resist the One Punch? Like that. Like, that's really good. But, like, other than that, though, the visuals, in my opinion, could have used a bit more work, though. But the song is still dope, though. Not gonna lie. Love the song, but the visuals could have been a little more worked on. So, let's go with the second honorable mention. While I did see these openings, I did not watch the animes of these yet, however, though. Because I had other things on my plate, and I can only do certain ones at a time. But maybe eventually I will watch it, but I don't know if one of them is going to be for me. The other one, I'll probably just wait for a dub of it, though, probably. One of them is Beastars, which will be number 2. It's very unique, though, how we have an opening that's like, it's like claymation, sort of, I guess you can say. Or no, like stock footage animation. It's kind of like that. It's really cool, though. I do like the way they actually took advantage of that. It's actually a very unique way. I mean, it's not like insanely amazing, but it's still pretty damn interesting they actually went with that. And the song, of course, is off the chain. I love the song. The song, to me, gets up there, too, as the honorable mention, because I love the song. I wish the full version could have been a bit longer, though, but it's still just as good, and I still, like, enjoy, like, the jazzy beat. The song itself, though, is hella dope, though. I love the song. But I'm probably going to wait a little bit longer until, like, an English version comes out, or unless like, it officially comes out here. I mean, I might check it out. I heard, like, you know, mixed things on it, though. Like, I heard it's pretty good. And no, it's not just because, you know, it has furries in it and shit like that. It's just that, like, I've heard mixed things. Some of it confusing, like, on the plot and stuff like that. I mean, some of it is, you know, from what I've seen a bit of it, it does seem like a little bit mindfuckery at the same time, though. So, eventually I will check it out. I heard rumors that Netflix here in the States, in the US, might get it, but I'm not so sure, though. I think that's just a rumor at this point. I have no idea yet. And if it does, then I'll probably just stick to it. So that's just the way it is. I'm not dealing with so many translations. I have 7 Deadly Sins to work with. Speaking of which, that is going to be my number 3 honorable mention. Will be the 7 Deadly Sins Season 3's opening, which I love the song. Visuals, again, could have been a lot better, though. But the song is pretty dope, though. I actually did enjoy the song a lot. I usually don't really have so many honorable mentions, but this one, though, holy shit. Wow. Damn. But still, now this is something that I do watch, that I am still doing right now. It's just that, yeah, love the song, visuals. Yeah, it could have been more action to fit it, just saying. And then we have Fire Force's opening, which I love the visuals and the song for the first opening, which was Inferno. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be my kind of anime, to be honest, because I love Soul Eater, but I'm not sure about this kind of concept, though. Let me know in the comment section below if this is going to be an anime I might enjoy. I'll probably catch up with it at some point. I mean, there's just too many of these shonen animes going on, and I'm already shoehorned already for, you know, My Hero, One Piece. JoJo's, you could kind of count it, but then later it becomes like a seinen after that. But still, like, I just don't want to do too many of that, like, genre at the same time, though. So, just saying. And the second opening, speaking of which, okay, we go to honorable wait. Well, it's 3, 7 Deadly Sins, I think I said? Yeah, for Inferno. And I guess last we can do probably the second... yeah, the second Fire Force opening. While I really did enjoy the song, which is a hella dope, the visuals themselves could have been better, though. But the song actually does get an honorable mention, though. So, yeah. So anyways, that's pretty much my top pick. Let me know if you guys agree with this list or not down in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think. And until then, I'll see you guys for the second day of the 12 days of anime. So, peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky's the limit. And my manga fans, keep supporting what you watch, and happy holidays.